Good day. So this is CVE103 Building Systems Design, Unit 3 Layout of Construction Drawings, Module 4 Civil Drawings. So welcome to the fourth module of this course. So for this lesson, we will be discussing and familiarizing the construction drawing set. So in a drawing set, iba-iba yung mga involvement drawings. So may architectural, civil, structural. So of course, we will start with the civil drawings or yung civil drawing set. So by the end of this module, you should be able to understand what are the construction drawing sets and understand the components of civil drawing na construction drawing set. So construction drawings are sometimes referred to as working drawings or production drawings. So these drawings provide all the required information, so both graphic and written, about a certain project. So excuse me. So drawings or yung mga construction drawings natin are depicting all the required information for a certain project. So those could be graphic or yung mga drawings, yung mga parts, or yung mga written na mga symbols and specifications. So construction drawing set is also referred to as the final step in the design process. So when the construction drawing set is already done, it means that the design process is final na siya. So kung ano yung nakalagay sa construction drawing, yun na yung ifa-follow mo. So either it could be construction, a plant design, or mga materials or machine parts. So kung ano yung nasa drawing, yun na yung final na gagawin or i-construct. So we'll be first discussing building permits. So this is particular to building construction. So a building permit is a document that states the approval. So approval from the local building department. So it could be the city engineer's office or yung sa mga munisipyo where you file for a permit. So that has been given to proceed with construction or demolition. So building permits are not only for a construction in new building but also in demolition or pag may gigibain na building, you'll need a building permits para makaproceed ka sa demolition mo. So it's important na magkuha ng permit kasi may mga certain instructions or regulations na kailangang i-follow when it comes to demolition. So kasi safety must always be considered. So a building permit will only be issued after the drawings are checked and approved by the various departments. So upon applying for a building permit, you'll have to submit your complete set of construction drawings. So bawat department, so for example, say sa fire department, i-check nila yung plumbing or yung mga fire safety ng mga building, especially sa mga matataas na mga building, no, sa mga commercial buildings. So maraming chine-check doon yung structural, architectural. So nag-check doon sa could be sa city engineer's office. So sila yung mag-check ng drawing mo. So almost all new construction such as commercial, civic, industrial, residential, etc. and also renovation requires a building permit. So kahit na renovation yung gagawin mo, so pero on a large scale, so you'll have to ask for a building permit to proceed with your project or your construction. So in order to obtain a permit or a building permit, so a complete set of construction drawings is required. So that is why mauuna muna yung construction drawings, tsaka ka makaka-apply ng building permit mo. Okay? So next is So this is particular on the construction drawing set. So first is the cover sheet. So cover sheet is the first sheet in a set of working drawings. So the cover sheet shows a list of drawings that comprises the drawing set or a drawing index in the order that they appear. So parang first sheet, kumbaga sa libro, makikita mo yung table of contents. So, nandun yung order ng mga drawings per construction, yung mga drawing sets. So, kung ano yung una. So, mga civil drawing, architectural, yung floor plan, yung may ibang mga plans. And also, cover sheet shows the information about the project. So, that is the project name and location. So, the building permit information, so the key plan and the general notes. So there are also notes na included dun sa cover sheet. So um, usually pag sa blueprint yung malaking paper, yung tracing paper, so malaki yun. So maraming information na nakikita dun. So mga drawing, mga notes, mga information about the project. So another important element on the cover sheet is the list of abbreviations or graphic symbols used in the set. So nakikita niyo dun sa cover sheet yung mga abbreviations or yung mga graphic symbols na ginamit sa or gagamit or ma-encounter mo dun sa entire na drawing set. Okay, so that is the cover sheet. So here we have an example of a cover sheet. So this is the name of the project and the address. So iba-iba yung ano no, yung cover sheet no, depende sa could be sa location or sa construction firm na gumagawa na or nagde-design ng building. So this is the location map. So I need to word ha. So there is a map here showing the location of the project. So this developer, architect, structural engineer, mechanical engineer. So this is the drawing index. So these are the pages. So pages are shown not by numbers. So merong mga letters. So for example, sa architectural na drawing set, so merong A1, A2, A3. So yun yung pagkakalagay ng mga pages ng or by sheet number. Okay, so next is the site plan. So a site or a plot plan is a scale drawing of a property that shows its size and configuration, including the size and location of man-made features such as buildings, driveways, and walkways on the property. So this is compared sa location or sa location plan. So site plan is more on a closer detail. So kung ano yung configuration ng property ng lupa. So or yung size niya. So ano yung sa left side, ano ba yung nandun? Is it a adjacent lot or merong daanan or merong existing buildings? So yung mga man-made features. So yun yung makita mo sa site plan. So the main function of a basic site or plot plan is to determine the placement of the structure. So as it sits in the reference to the boundaries of the construction site. So site plan should typically include yung legal description of the property based on the survey. So nakikita doon yung legality ng lot mo. So nandun yung mga details. So survey details ng lot. So before you own a lot, so kailangan naka-survey yung lot na yun. So yung mga bearing or yung mga boundaries ng lot mo. So importante yun. So drawing scale, meaning the site plan should be drawn to the most appropriate scale. So dapat naka-scale siya kasi mayroong dimensions nakalagay, no? So for example, for a one side ng lot, so nakalagay na north 60 degrees 53 minutes 2 seconds east. So kaya kailangan siya draw to scale. So next is an arrow indicating north. So this is the north point symbol, usually towards the top right hand corner of the sheet. So this is to indicate yung orientation ng building mo. So next is the property line bearings and directions. So as I was saying kanina. So for most additions, property lines need to be physically located. So in many cases, a certificate of survey signed by a licensed surveyor is required. So kailangan yun sa drawing site plan. So the distance between the buildings and between the buildings and the property lines. Okay, so kung may mga adjacent buildings siya, so kailangan na naka-specify dun yung distance niya or layo niya dun sa katabing buildings. So the dimensions of the existing buildings, also the dimension of the existing buildings, yung pinakamalapit na existing na buildings dun sa magiging construction site more sa property na yun. So the location of the adjacent streets and any easements, a clear indication of any proposed addition or alteration. So for example, sa renovation, if this is a renovation plan, so nandun yung existing and yung mga bagong addition or yung mga alteration, then yung utilities and other information that is relevant to the project. So depende sa project, no? Okay, so this is a hypothetical site plan showing proposed and existing structures, setbacks, property lines, north arrow, legal description, and vicinity map. So this is the north arrow. So ito yung mga legend. So this is the lot description. So this is the vicinity map. So this is the project site. So for example, ito siya. Ito yung project site natin. So vicinity map is ito yung project site, show yung mga street na street ng mga kalsada or yung daanan. So this is the site. So merong vacant lot. So this setbacks is yung layo nung property line dun sa proposed building mo. So this is the setbacks. So merong existing na wood fence. So this is the proposed building. So merong existing building. So say this is a house. Then naglagay lang ng mga extension ng house nila, no? So may mga dimension from the fence to the building, existing building. So this is driveway. So ito yung typical na site plan. But you can search sa internet sa mga Philippine setting ng mga site plan. So iba-iba yung mga set, but this is the mga information na makikita natin. So yung mga setbacks, yung mga property lines, yung north symbol. So yung makikita natin sa isang site plan or plot plan. Now, plat map. So a plat is a map drawn to scale of part of a city or township showing some specific area, such as a subdivision made up of several individual lots. So a plat delineates or defines the divisions of a piece of land. So that could be a property line bearing mentioned streets and existing easements, and represents the first of several stages in such development. So plat map is parang large scale ng isang site plan. So site plan is for a parang residential lang or single building. So a plat map is a large scale na siya, no? So it could be a part of a city or township or a subdivision. So example, plat map. So there are many reasons to plat. So that is to designate roads and other rights of way, to make sure that all property has access to public right of way, to create or vacate easements, to dedicate land for other public uses such as parks or areas needed for flood protection, and to ensure compliance with the zoning. So for example, for a subdivision, so this is an example of a plat map. So parang large scale na siya, no? So a plat represents the first of several stages in such development. So ito yung pagkaka design. So for a subdivision, so yung division ng land, yung mga roads, so yung mga drainage, makita dito, no? So hindi lang siya clear masyado, but this is the example of a plat map. So ito yung by lot, then yung mga yung table na to, I guess, is a about sa mga map dito. So hindi naman siya pwede na isa-isa yung ilagay yung mga bearing niya dito, no? So nakatabulate na lang siya dito. So for example, lot 1, so meron siya mga bearing sa bawat side niya. So ito yung mga daanan, Okay, so that is a plat map. Next is a topography map. So, sa residential plan, hindi na kailangan yung mga topography map. So, depende sa mga, there are certain conditions where you require a topography map. So, especially sa mga terrains or yung mga land na hindi siya plain, no? So, may mga terrains na involved. So, the other important function of the site plan is to highlight the special surface conditions. So, there are lots where hindi even yung land mo. So, mayroon mga mataas yung elevation, yung part na mababa yung elevation. So, that is a topography so of the land. So, if you are familiar sa GE141 or sa elementary surveying, so merong topography map, na sa topic doon. So that is yung contour. So this will indicate the builder the slope or flatness of the site. So the topography of a particular lot may be indicated in the site plan. So um, here is an example of a topography site plan showing existing and proposed contours. So, for example, this is your building. So, these lines here or yung contour shows yung elevation at these lines. So, merong 17.5, 17, 16.5, 16. So, ibig sabihin nun, yung building natin is nasa taas siya. So, pababa siya dito. So, ito yung ibig sabihin ng contour map. So, this is a road. So, meaning, paakyat siya dito ng konti. So, siguro around 1 meter yung elevation nung sa building na to. Okay? So, dyan naka-include yung mga elevations ng landscape o yung topography ng surrounding the building. Okay? So, for this part, so this is proposed and yung existing. So these lines yung broken line are existing topography. So may changes ng topography. So that is for the road na even yung road natin on a transversal na section, no? So kasi ano naman pwede na mataas dito din, mababa dito. So it has to be even on the transverse. Pero dito paakyat na siya. Dito din. Excuse me. Okay. So, drainage and utility plans. So, utility drawing shows the location of the water, gas, sanitary sewer, and electric utilities that will service the building. So, this is particular to the uh, commercial buildings. For example, mga malls, mga yung mga high-rise buildings. So, kailangan nakita yung mga drainage and utility plans. So, the location of existing underground utilities is important so that they can be protected during excavation and construction, especially sa mga construction na yung site nila is may mga existing na mga underground utilities. For example, yung mga drainage, yung mga waterworks. So, drainage and utility plans illustrate in a plan view and size and type of pipes, their lengths, and their connections or terminations. So this is for an example of a typical building waste system arrangement. So for example, sa CR, so itong water closet, so um, sa mga symbols, no, yung symbols sa previous module natin, so ito yung mga pipe symbols. So ito yung septic tank. So ito yung tapos papunta dun sa main sewer. So this is the building drains, then papunta dun sa sewer. So another is a landscaping and irrigation plan. So familiar naman kayo sa landscaping, no? So landscaping are also made with plants. So dinidesign din yung magiging landscape ng isang bahay or isang commercial building. So for example, sa mall, so naka-design din yung landscaping. So landscaping is usually the final stage of sites development. So yun yung last na tinatapos. So it shows the location of various species of planting, ground cover, lawns, benches, garden areas, and fences. So sa landscaping, meron ding mga symbols. So material symbols. Nalaki doon, no? Yung mga uh, fl- um, ground covers. Anong ground cover na? Is it a grass? Is it a lime, stones? So, depende kung ano yung mga stones. So, naka-tiles ba siya? Naka-bricks ba siya? So, iba-iba makita sa landscaping. So, the irrigation plan naman is often accompanies the landscape plan. So, it shows all the water lines, control valves, and types of watering fixtures needed for irrigation. So, especially sa mga landscape na more on grasses. So, kung makita yung mga sprinkler, so meron ding yun yung irrigation plan. So, naka-indicate din, meron ding plan for that. So, meron drawing for irrigation plans sa mga landscaping. So, this is an example of a landscaping showing a plant lists and on the top left hand corner. So, this is the plant lists. So, naka-indicate dito, may mga letters siya. So, may mga letters dito. So, yun yung nakalagay ng mga plants. So, ito yung follow na landscape on the entire location or yung project. So, this is the building, I guess. So, this is napapalibutan siya ng mga plants. So, this is the road. Ito yung mga, siguro mga ano to, pine trees or something, ganun. And this is a tree well detail. So, meron mga specific detail din, no? And this is an example of a irrigation schematic plan with legend, scale, and north point. So, ito yung north. Ito yung building. So, nakalagay dyan yung mga irrigation. So, this is around the building. So, iba din yung sa loob ng building, yung piping plan ng building mismo. So, that goes and out of the comfort rooms or yung mga parts ng building na kailangan ng water supply or mag-release ng water. So, sa irrigation naman is dun sa landscaping part na ng building. So, this is the drainage. And pipes in each zone should branch from a centralized valve rather than be arranged in single continuous string. So these are the legends. So this is the mainline pipes. So ito yung main line. So nakapalibot siya sa building. So this is the lateral pipe, irrigation head, valve, water meter, and irrigation zone. Okay. So this is a United States Air Force landscape design guide. Okay, so that's it for the civil drawings. So civil drawings are usually yung mga nauuna na mga drawings sa construction drawing set. So after civil drawing is yung architectural drawing na. So doon na yung drawing na ng yung building, drawing specific to the building and yung components ng building. So that is to be discussed sa next module natin. So these are references. So that ends our module 4. So thank you for listening and have a good day.